Hello, this is Duane, the Success King, and I am so absolutely excited to be with you as we are coming out of 2025 and going into 2026. You may be seeing this in 2026, but listen, this is a must-watch video if you're trying to build your wealth. Well, today I'm going to be talking about 3 ETFs that I've highly vetted, 3 ETFs that are going to help you build wealth. Now, listen, these plays are things that you want to get in and you want to consistently invest in them and hold them. You don't have to have all 3 of them, but you at least need to have 1 or 2 of them and keep them consistently. You're not going to have to wonder and worry and watch and check. You're simply going to invest, set it, keep investing in it, and watch it increase over time. So we're going to get into these today, and I'm going to share my screen and show you exactly. Now, the first one is the ticker symbol VOO Holdings. This particular one is just major. I'm going to click on a couple of things. I'm in stock analysis. I'm going to click on a couple of things. This is a S&P 500 ETF. So that means that it follows the S&P 500, which is the 500 largest companies in the United States, and it's an ETF which stands for Exchange Traded Fund. Now, right now, its value is at $634.90 as I am recording this today. And there are several things that you can track. But what I want to show you more specifically, I want to look at the holdings. In the holdings area, 33% is technology, and it's got 25 different areas that it holds. Financials is 12.21%. Consumer discretionary is 10%. Healthcare is 9%. These are the largest. And industrials are 8.57%. And then communication services, 8%, and everything else is below that number. Let's look at some of the companies that are actually in here. First, the top holding is NVIDIA, 7.37% of this entire ETF is invested in NVIDIA. Secondly is Apple. Now, why does this matter? Because if you want to build wealth and you're not trying to figure it all out or invest in one company and take the full risk of one company going belly up, here's the way you do it. You invest in an ETF like this that has holdings in multiple companies. As we go down, we see Apple is 7%. Microsoft is 6.24%. Amazon is 3.86%. Broadcom is 3.24%. Alphabet Inc., one of Google's, is 3.8, and the other one is 2.5. Meta, Facebook, 2.4, Tesla 2.0, and then Berkshire Hathaway, and on you can see the companies that are there. This is a buy and continue to invest as time goes by. Now, I always recommend that you do your investing with an app called public.com. Download that app. I am not an affiliate for them because there you can invest for $1 in an ETF like this one, which is VOO. Now, let's go to my second thing that I think you need to consider. It's Invesco S&P 500 Momentum ETF. So this one is more for growth purposes. It's called SPMO. It's a growth focused ETF. Now, again, when we look here, it's 24% technology, 19% financials, 15.29% consumer discretionary, communications is 14.44, and then industrials is 9.8, and it goes on from there. But let's look at some of the holdings. Number one is Broadcom. You saw they were in the other one, but not this high, 9.59%. Number 2 is NVIDIA, again, 9.07. Meta is 7.7. JP Morgan Chase is 5.43. Palantir Technologies is 4.99. Netflix is 3.7. Walmart, which is killing it, is 3.61. Visa, long-term hold game, but there again, you are getting to go into these plays and not have to be seeing yourself sit there wondering all day, what should I be doing? Is this a good thing to be invested in? Am I going to lose my money? These are smart investments because the way in which they are structured, it is structured in such a way that you are going to make money. Now, I just want you to see the history of this particular one, Invesco. Now, we can see that this history, you can see how it's gone. It has consistently climbed from 2015 to 2025, we're looking at here. So there you get to see how it has consistently gone. It has consistently risen. And this is important if you're looking to invest. You want to look at something that has grown. Year to date, if we look at it, we're seeing it's having a growth, and it's been an interesting time, but we're growing in the 5 years. Look at what's happened in a 5-year period. So this is important if you're going to win. Let's go to my third and final ETF. It is VUG, and it's the Vanguard Growth ETF. Again, another growth ETF. And we look at the overview, here we are much heavier in technology, and it's 50% technology. Consumer discretionary is 14.29. Communications is 10.72. And financials is 6, and it goes down from there. But let's look at where the money is being spent inside the ETF. Number 1 is Apple, 11.21. NVIDIA, again, you can see they're in all three, 11.14. So you don't have to invest in Apple. You don't have to invest in NVIDIA. You invest in the ETF and you get them. Microsoft, 9.94. Amazon, 5.76. Broadcom, 5.09. And then the Googles are in play here as well. Again, the ticker symbol is VUG. So let's look at the history here. Now, look at this history from 2004 to current. We are seeing what has transpired with this particular ETF. And I'm telling you, it's a growth ETF, and you can see it. You want to stay. You can look at a chart if you want to see the chart and see how it has gone over a period of time. But I'm interested in looking at what we're seeing here that tells us where specifically this money is going and how well it is doing. Now, listen, you have got to pay attention to this. I want to go back in VOO, and I'm going to look at the history there as well. Look at this crazy from 2010 to 25. This is what it looks like. You don't have to figure it out. You simply need to find your way to Public. Public is a great app to start with. I'm not an affiliate. Download the Public app, open up an account there, and begin investing. I don't care if you start with $1, $5 a week, $10 a week, $20 a week, $50 or $100 a week, but you need to do something in 2026. Why? Because you're going to build wealth. I'm giving you 3 ETF plays that are going to knock it out the park over your lifetime. So do not fear, but find the money and invest it. If you're a business owner and you want to see yourself build wealth, not just grow your business, here's what you got to do. You've got to, every once in a while, send your money out to work for you. You can't always get up in the morning and go to work for your money. I learned this when I was 27 and a half years old, when I made my first investment. And ever since that time, I've realized it is important to know that when you invest in the stock market, your money is going to work for you. And when you invest in either of these three, VOO, SPMO, or VUG, you are literally saying to your money, I'm going to continue to go and do the work that I do and build the business that I build or work on the idea that I'm working on. And I'm going to allow you to go and make me money that when I go back and check in 8 months, I'm going to see how great it's done. Now, let's be very, very clear. The stock market on average is somewhere between 11 and 12% on average growth a year. Some years it's a little bit lower, some years it's higher. But the bottom line is the 3 ETFs that I am speaking about have all beat the market consistently by double digits. So it's important that you not only get in this, but that you get in sooner than later so that you can see the benefit of being there. I am telling you from personal experience, I invested long-term in VOO and VUG. I am more recently invested in SPMO and will continue to do that. I am telling you, these are going to help you build wealth in 2026 and beyond. My advice to you, and I am not a financial advisor at all. I am simply sharing with you my great process that has benefited my life in investing as a person and a business owner. It's another stream of income to help you level your life up so that you're settled later in life and not frustrated. Well, it was my absolute privilege and opportunity to share this with you on today. I want you again to pay attention. You can't afford to miss this. Here is VOO. You've got to see them, $634. But look at where we were at the beginning. We were down at $108, $101 at the beginning. Let's go to SPMO. Where were we at the very beginning? Let's see, we're down at $26. Now we're up at $120.98. Let's look at VUG and see where we were historically. We were down at $25. Now we're up at, this is SPMO, I'm sorry. Let's go to VUG. Wrong one. I closed them out. Let's pull it up again because I want you to see where we are here. We started $49.56 and we're up to $494.02 in this. Listen, these are literal game changers. If you had gotten in when it was $50, it's now up to $494. It was 26, it's up to 120. It was 101, it's up to 694. If you see that kind of growth historically and it continues to happen over the next several years as you continue to put money in, you're going to see yourself building wealth using these 3 ETFs. Well, it's been my absolute privilege. I want you to do me a favor. If you enjoyed this, like this video, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment. What ETF or stock are you investing in? I'd love to engage you around this discussion because I believe that anyone not investing in the stock market is absolutely making a mistake. Well, be blessed. Have an excellent rest of the day. I look forward to seeing you here again real soon. Be blessed.